Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Today, I'm going to be covering episode 2 of High School of the Elite. Another really good episode. Definitely suspenseful all the way through. Had some twists and turns that I was not expecting. And they did some interesting things as far as changes to what they normally do. But then, of course, later in the episode, they did what they always do when it came to the suspensefulness of the series. So it definitely has me hooked so far in season 3. I'm very curious what's going on because now it's not just Ayana Koji. We got a lot more people involved, and I'm very curious what's going to happen in the rest of season 3. But let's get into this episode. They have the 4 parts. They are doing some training. The leader is injured as far as Ayana Koji's group. He's injured, getting into some fights. And then they just kind of have a real heart to heart moment. After that, they kind of start getting along. The leader really finds a better way to be in charge. He starts playing into everybody's strengths. He's like, you know, I went to this class, or I went to this, I spent my entire life being terrible at sports, only studying. And then when I got here, I was in D class. Like, I thought I was the most badass person ever, gonna get into A class. Nah, real slice of humble pie. But he played into his strengths when it came into leading, and they did well. Ayana Koji's group of misfits, ruffians, I think that's what they called themselves, kind of banded together, and they ended up passing. But the craziness that happened in the episode, but the gentleman's bet that happened between, I want to say it's Suzune's brother and the new class president comes down. Suzune's brother wins, but you find out that the girls group that had I apologize, Tachibana. So she is a part of 3A, who is also one of the kind of underlings of um, Suzune's brother, and she is the one that gets expelled. Her brother ends up basically using all of his points slash the classroom's points to save her, Tachibana, and basically it starts causing a rift. The new class president talks about how he's going to basically try and expel a lot of people, and that's kind of be what season 3 is going to be about, I believe. And it'll be very interesting. I feel like it's going to be really suspenseful. You're going to have Ayana Koji playing some background information because, well, I feel like there's going to be some people from the first years that are going to get mixed up in this. So we're going to see a lot of people getting expelled. And somebody that is close to Ayana Koji is probably going to be in the crosshairs. If I had to guess, it's going to be Kurosawa, I think, the blonde that basically he's making into his puppets, I believe, is probably going to be the one that gets into the crosshairs, and that's when Ayana Koji is going to start stepping up and doing a little bit because he can't lose her for reasons. We'll put it that way. But all in all, I thought it was a really good episode, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad I decided to start watching this in subbed. It's very interesting. The voice actors for the sub, I hadn't heard them. I've watched this whole thing dubbed so far, and it's been good so far. Kind of hard to keep track of all the characters' names. Hard of hearing, doesn't help nothing. But it is what it is. I'll figure it out. I do apologize for any of the screw ups that I've got. Thank you, everybody, for listening to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Please make sure to check out the Anime Show on Facebook and Instagram. Also, please subscribe to us, drop a like, leave a comment, let us know what you think of High School of the Elite Season 3 so far, and have a good one.